Hello everyone! Welcome back to Morrowind! Today we basically explored the entirety of Temple Sewers West, and we already did enough of East that I think we can safely declare the Temple Sewers, aside from the plot-locked areas, cleansed of horrible monsters. Until the reset timer hits and there are more horrible monsters, but we're not going to go kill them because this was solely exploring. Also, something interesting. You can't actually loot these torches, despite them looking like lootable torches you can find lying around in several other places. Which is very strange. Inconsistent loot. Of course, if you're at this stage in the game and you need torches, I question what you're doing. I cannot think of a use for torches at this stage in the game. Like, I legitimately cannot think of one. Temple Sewers West, Temple Sewers West. Where was the way out again? There's the abandoned crypt. Temple Sewers East. The basement is this way. Because while it's cool to explore in the sewers, there is other stuff in Morrowind besides sewers, even if sewers are the main dungeon-y bits. Hello, Hall of Ministry.
Health and healing are my specialties.
Yes, well, you won't do anything for me because you're a faction-exclusive, vendor. So I don't care at all.
Justice never sleeps.
Well, in that case, you must have one hell of a coffee machine somewhere. Alright, that's the way into the High Chapel. I went the wrong way. Sorry, the two doors are literally exactly the same, so it can be a bit hard to tell apart. Pity, I was hoping to turn off Gaynor. Oh well, we're going to go on a bit of a wander then. Tiffy, let's go to God's Reach and start talking to people, because what the hell? There is peoples! Let's go to the inn. The Winged Guar. I have no idea why it's called that. At least right off the top of my head. Let's see if I can ask for a story from someone. Okay, someone in particular. Services. Alright. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Long live the king. There's a game about that. Rather, there's a game called that. Hello.
You seem to be doing all right for yourself. What can I do for you?
Ha 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 ha. What? I'll bet 500 gold. What the hell? I'm pretty sure that's rigged.
So what do you want? Shelves the game.
What are the rumors? Don't play cards with Golem Slays. He's a hustler just moved here from Vardenfell. Called it! Don't forget, you can't levitate in Mournhold. That's the way you're used to bailing out of trouble. It won't work here. This is very annoying. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Do these doors go anywhere, or are they locked? They're locked. They're locked. Locked. Ratesh! This is where you sell any moon sugar you manage to find in Mournhold somehow. Because as a bartender, this man will buy alchemical ingredients, as you can see. And as a Khajiit, he will buy your moon sugar. He also has a really cool lionish face, which I like. Lion faces just generally look cool. Or maybe I'm just weird like that. I'm probably very weird. Anyway, I can probably get better prices. I don't care enough. Okay. Don't be a sap. Don't pay for a bed. Go sleep rough in the sewers. You look like you can take care of yourself. I can, but I don't want to sleep in the sewers. The Royal Guard are pretty good, yeah. Of course, they all wear medium armor, which automatically makes them terrible, terrible people, but... The Common Tongue. Is this... Right. That's the King Hell says totally isn't a poison murderer guy. Book. Not book, text. My brain is just on fire today, isn't it? What? Why are you stumbling? You're weird. What's the work? Make one sweep through the bar crowd.
Can we hurry this
You're
along?
on your honor. Don't press your luck.
Hurry this up, will you?
Morrowind, predicting the wall jokes before even Bush was elected, if memory serves. Sir, why don't you calm down a bit? Alright, sir, you're going to have to leave.
Fight, coward!
Victory or victory! Now, unfortunately, murder is a bad idea here.
You don't deserve to live.
Thankfully, I have a high enough agility that I can generally compensate for that.
No one can challenge me.
Why? You've got a skill increase off this little fist fight.
Oh, this is too easy.
Really? Because I promise you, I can outlast you. This is going to take a while, ladies and gentlemen. I had forgotten that you had to fist fight someone.
Wrong Bosmer to mess with. You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
Man, I've got 2 hand-to-hand levels up just off punching this guy alone. Now, I think I'm going to wander somewhere where he won't actually get me to punch someone else, because that'd be bad.
I will deny you your victory and the spoils.
Just fall over already! And now you can see why I don't like hand-to-hand. Even with my ridiculous stats. It's still not knocked him down, which you have to do. I wish I had remembered this. Do I have any scrolls that damage fatigue or anything? Please. Drain agility, maybe? Let's use that scroll of Gray Sloth to make him a little less dodgy, I guess? Never thought I'd be actually using these damned things, but... Come on! Just fall over so I can get the rest of this quest done! You know what? There! I know that's cheating! I don't care anymore! Alright, you're reasonable. You're reasonable. You're reasonable. I know you're hustling, people. Get out. However, he's actually pretty reasonable about this. He'll actually go, I don't... Fine, fine, you caught me, in essence. And yeah, I know I cheated, but come on, guys. Did you want me to see it? The rest of this video just be punch the wood elf, punch the wood elf, punch the wood elf. I think if I buy Holmar some Sujamma, I can just subdue him without actually having to go for the whole I'm going to punch someone unconscious thing. I believe you sell Sujamma. Yes, you do. Get back. Also, it's still playing combat music because Elfman is knocked out. Okay, I don't remember if I can just punch him and knock him out, so I'm going to check just in case.
How does it feel to know death?
Take your last breath.
Okay, I can't do that. At least you guys get to look at the really pretty illustrations. I probably should have remembered that, yes, I have terrible hand-to-hand skills.
Less fortunate than myself.
How do I get rid of Holmar? He's drunk on one hand. On the other hand, the only real problem was the hustler. I can't punch him out because then they complain.
I suppose it is my duty to help those.
If I tell them, can I tell them publishing about Holmar? Yeah. For some reason, this seems to loop twice sometimes. As you can see, the local Dunmore liquor Sujamma is extremely potent. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Anytime you're ready.
I don't remember how to deal with him. Let's see if she'll accept that I've done the quest.
I suppose it is
1,000 gold, I'll take it!
less fortunate than myself.
Dead easy. So I didn't need to deal with that man. Also, another copy of the Common Tongue, which is completely legible despite the rain. Please do not leave your books out in the rain. It is bad for the books. This may sound like I'm being a patronizing, sarcastic arse, but I have legitimately dealt with people who actually had to be told this. Yes, there are humans that stupid. Hello?
Who do you think you are?
Hello, man, I really want...
Company, go away.
I remember you. You're important to me. No, not like that! Pervs. No, I think we want to go in here a bit later. Let's explore the manors, ladies and gentlemen. The Museum of Artifacts, I believe, I already went over. With its retardedly heavy hammer. Yes, that was the place. Where we want to go, for me at least, is up here, to Sadri Manor.
Never sleeps.
Please note this High Ordinator. So there's a crazy lady here. Okay. Let's deal with the crazy lady.
Perfect day in Mornhold.
Mornhold, city of light, city of magic.
I know you. You're one of them. You can't fool me. Well, you'll never get your hands on it. It's safe from the likes of you. From all you thieves. There's nothing for you here. Just get out. Get out.
Get out now.
Hopefully I do a reasonably high quality, insane voice. But yes, she has gone completely insane. Albert Namark is actually pretty interesting.
Mornhold, city of...
Now, not only is he involved in this quest, and Millie only has just a guy to talk to, but he's also involved in actually a bit of game mechanic stuff. See, the way that shopkeepers work in this game is that every one of them has a leveled list they can work off of. Where their items will spawn according to your level and random chance off a certain list. However, there is a list that only exists with Albert Namark. A temple leveled list. It is in the base game and coded in the base game, but it is only used in with Albert Namark. And if you ask him his name, he just says yes. He is also where I bought my glass sword from all that time ago. You may remember that. No, yeah. She's kind of insane. Yeah, kind of crazy lady. By kind of crazy, I mean completely bug-fuck nuts. We'll see how nuts later on. And by later on, I mean very soon, because we're going right back to her manor. Ah, this guy's outside it. Hello.
Judge your words fairly, Sarah.
You've got to do something. I stepped out for a bit of fresh air, only to hear the door lock behind me. Wow, horrible screaming? What happened, man? Alright, I'll get in. Don't worry, I can pick locks. So what's in here? The Ordinator's gone. It was a High Ordinator too, and they're pretty badass. My oh my, what has happened? Well, booze. Gold though, I'll take the gold. Not the booze, just the gold. Oh! Yeah. Now, this is one of the reasons I wanted to do this quest. I'd like you to compare something. Her hands left pauldron. 207 armor rating, 700 condition. Ebony pauldron. 178 armor rating, 20 condition. Sorry, 600 condition, not 20 condition, 20 weight. What I'm going to do now is take the advanced pauldrons, because while the helmet or the cuirass would be treated as endural and thus get me shanked, the rest would not. In addition, while this armor is better than ebony, the boots, for example, well, let's take the cuirass as an example. 90 pounds, 207 armor rating, 2800. It got better condition in the same weight as the Daedric cuirass, but it has less armor rating. So it's a bit more enduring than Daedric, at least for the cuirass. However, Daedric greaves are, if heavier, also more enduring and better armor. The gauntlets are matching up against artifacts, the helmet is matching up against an artifact, and the shield is, again, matching up against an artifact. This is the main reason I wanted to do this, because I wanted my pauldrons upgraded. Also, they look really nice with this, as if you don't look too hard at the clip-in, it looks like they're actually flowing out of that back sash, sort of. Which is cool. I make min-max quite a bit, but there's something to be said for fashion, you know? Also, the fact that she managed to kill an Ordinator, or something killed her and killed an Ordinator, is vaguely terrifying, because they are pretty badass. So let's save before we go in the sewers. My journal has been updated. Yeah. Well, let's see what's down here. Oh, that's a dead body. There's some extravagant clothing. I'd take that if I wanted it. Galena Sadri is nowhere to be found and someone has murdered the guard. And her friend's throat was cut. Okay, let's get deeper in here. What could possibly go wrong? After all, we're not going to be facing something that killed an Ordinator, right? Now, this puzzle actually took me a while to figure out when I first played the game. See, there's no doors in this room but the way out. And the crates on this trapdoor prevent you from opening it. First time I played this game, I went under the logic, okay, gold is heavy. If I take all the gold, logically, I'll be able to open the trapdoor, right? Right? All the gold's been taken, and you can't. This is because what you do is over here. The hinge is this torch. It is the only active torch in the area. It's right next to this crank, which can be interacted with. 2, dive under here. Now there's another crank over there. It, however, will not drain this room. You simply want to swim to there as fast as you can. There's nothing especially interesting in here. Now! In here there are torches. But first, you see that? That is a very, very dangerous item. It spams elemental effects at you whenever it detects you. So, as someone who cannot sneak, how do I deal with this? I turn invisible. What? It hit me. How? You shouldn't be able to do that. You literally should not be able to do that. I am invisible. This isn't fair. Not fair. Not fair. Invisibility is supposed to let you bypass them. Curse you, updates to the game from the Game of the Year edition. Curse you. Okay, I think I'm going to overwrite the trap save a lot in this episode, because good God, are there a lot of traps in this episode. And unfortunately, the strange devices cannot be disarmed. So you are, in fact, stuck with the damned things. Which, yes, sucks as much as it sounds like. Now these chests! There's 4 strange devices here. They will fuck your shit up. There's a solution to this, though, and it doesn't involve just tanking the damage. Where is it? Inasi's Mystic Finger. Telekinesis, ladies and gentlemen. Not utterly useless. These will always have some ebony equipment in them of varying types. And gems, also of varying types. But, you know, masked gems. That's just something you can't pass up as a collector like me, you know? Well, I say collector, I'm basically an overpaid looter, but whatever. Rewrite the trap save again, because there's more traps in here. However, you can dodge the non-lightning projectiles. Serpentining like that, for example, works. Thankfully, there are none of the strange devices in here. There is, however, someone in glass armor. A full suit of glass armor.
This is the end of you, Swit.
You again. No, sorry. You again! Gah! I've ripped myself of the others! None of you will get it! It's mine, I tell you! All mine! Now she uses a Daedric bow. This hurts! As you'll almost always open with a paralysis arrow. In fact, if you're not paralyzed and start hitting her, we'll use another paralysis arrow a lot of the time. Ow! Now, these arrows, they're actually interesting. I'm going to take all 5 of them. But I'm going to look away. Her corpse now has 50 poison grip arrows. I'll take 50 poison grip arrows. I'll look away. This is due to a bug in her coding. Essentially, she doesn't lose the arrows when she should. Now, the Daedric longbow is pretty rare and hard to find, but I'm not keeping it. This, however, is an artifact. It's a pretty decent blunt weapon, but if you've beaten the main game, you have Sunder, which is flat better, because the enchantment on this is garbage. Yes, draining speechcraft means your opponents will you'll have a better time convincing whoever you want to convince. However, you also have to do this by hitting them with a mace. Hitting people with a mace is a bad way to make friends. I know that sounds obvious, but again, this is something I have actually had to explain to people. I'm going to fix myself up. One moment. Yes, I've had to explain many very stupid things to people. You get used to it after a while. That mace is an artifact. And it is also a useless artifact. Which actually makes it very useful indeed. I know that sounds crazy. Trust me, okay? I have a reason for saying that. I'll leave 10 of my Master Armor's hammers here, because I do want to carry it and put it back at my base after a while. Now, unfortunately, we need to make our way out of the traps! Fun, fun, fun in the sun. Not even in the sun. In the run, mayhaps. Ow! Direct hit. Ow! I am getting very annoyed. What other healing items do I have? I could use the engraved ring of healing. So strong. I'll use Malefitu Optiman's belt a bit. I don't think I've actually cast with that before, so let's see if it's down here or up higher. Up higher, alright. Blip to Oppaman's belt instead of the hearth belt. 30 seconds, where I will now have 3 points of constant restore health. Which is pretty damn quick, frankly. Of course, I still will need to heal up fully, because I don't want to have an unlucky accident and die here. That would be very, very awkward. These traps are very unfair. Possibly the most unfair thing in the game, because they aren't affected by much, frankly. Ow! You know what? It's probably not interesting for you guys to watch me just fumble through the traps. I've already been through them once. I know it's cheaty, but it makes for a better viewing experience, I hope. There. Let's get the hell out. But first, on the way back, we want to pull this crank. Do we have enough breath to make it? Do we have enough breath to make it? We don't have enough breath to make it. Oh. Another change that came with the patches, it seems. Looking at the year addition to the normal version. Okay, I ain't complaining. Oh, I get it, I get it. Clever! I should definitely have enough air now, as long as I keep my head above water for a while. Yeah, if I manage to drown like this, after having to cheat to get through that in a timely manner, I'm going to feel very embarrassed indeed. I could have padded out the episode a bunch by just waiting around a lot for my health to restore. But that just wouldn't be fair to you guys, you know? It'd just be a dick move. I don't want to do dick moves. So now I think about it, almost the intervention might have been faster. And I'm sorry. She went insane, and she had glass armor and poison grip arrows. Poison grip arrows are actually really, 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 really strong. Paralysis and poison damage and ebony quality arrows? No joke. Not any joke at all. Except possibly for the joke of, ha ha, you're dead. Which is not the kind of joke I like unless I get to play it on someone else, because I'm a selfish little git like that. Now, next quest. In here there are some books, but none of them are actually skill books. Please do read them if you haven't read them already. But I'm not going to read them for the sake of this LP not being too drawn out. After all, it took me 50 minutes when I read out the plans of Dagoth and the like. And yeah. So, on this man's table are some unique knives. He's a collector. Alright. Her husband, Sandas, was a local nobleman, but amassed quite a bit of debt during his waning years. His debt left the widow with quite a financial burden. Yeah, he has the Othriel, the Rathalis, and the Irion dagger, but he needs the Droth dagger to complete the set. They're all just renamed silver daggers, but it is a nice touch that he does in fact have a set.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Goodbye. I thought you actually did something else besides sound like a whiny little shit. This is where you want to go. And now I'm going to feel bad about myself. See, the way you do this quest...
So much to do, so little time.
Well, I'll show off how I tried to do it at first. A Droth dagger. Unfortunately, no matter what you talk to her about, you can't say... You can't just get the item. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'd happily buy it off her. I really promise I would.
So much to do, so little time.
What? Here's the Droth dagger. You know, just to clean out my inventory a little, I think I'll go turn myself into a guard. Guards!
I'll judge you.
Since you turned yourself involuntarily, I'll take that into consideration. Here's your gold. Well, it doesn't seem to have gotten rid of anything but a lot of my potions. And why am I still carrying this Sujama?
City of light.
Here, go have a drink.
City of...
Sorry, stranger.
Wonder if I bribe her high enough, will she give me the specific item? I refuse to sell it to him out of spite. Yeah, look, lady. Honestly, half the reason I did that was to clean out my inventory. It's been very heavy lately. Here's the knife. Is there anything else you collect? Ah, you want to give them to a museum. That's a very good reason to collect things, frankly. It's a very laudable reason. Preserve your history. Speaking of preserving history, let's show off what they say about this mace.
Welcome to the Mornhold Museum of Artifacts.
As you can see, there are a lot of things here. For example, the 10-pace boots. No thank you, I'll keep them. The vampiric ring. I'll keep it. The mace of slurring. This is an amusing thing because it was crafted by someone who liked the idea of reducing your opponents to gibbering mess before crushing them to death. Which means it has seen little use. This is probably because this enchantment is pretty terrible. Its base damage is decent, but the enchantment is terrible. Be careful you are not accidentally struck with it, lest we be unable to hold a conversation in the future. Yeah. Helm of Orin Bearclaw? No, I'm keeping this. I just wanted to talk about it, and yes, it's very useful. No, I'm keeping it, and I'm not changing my mind ever, 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 ever. Also, 30k gold is the max you can get. Also, 4 men lifted just onto the podium for display. Let's do a little math about that, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? 1,000 pounds. 4 men. Right now, with strength 120, I can carry 600 pounds. As it is 5 pounds for a point of strength. Now, if it's 5 pounds for a point of strength, and it's 1,000 pounds, and it took 4 men to carry it on, that logically means there must be at least 200 points of strength between them. So, the average of the 4 men they carried was 50 pounds worth of strength, which is quite a bit of strength. 50 points of strength, not 50 pounds of strength, otherwise it'd be 20 men.
Justice never.
Interesting bit of math, that. Also, while I could sell the Mace of Slowing right now, I actually want to give it away in a later quest. I know, it sounds crazy. But I legit do want to give it away in a later quest. Now there's another quest in God's Reach. This one I don't intend to do much. Actually, no. I think I will do it, actually. It's in the Vacant Manor. The Vacant Manor has very little of interest. Until it does.
Scramflower.
Now, unfortunately, he's very hard to bribe. So I have to bribe him 1,000. His sword and cuirass. Yeah. This quest has an interesting resolution. It is essentially about finding people with very important and often powerful items, and murdering them and bringing them back to this man and his friends. Of course, there's a twist at the end. However, you can't talk to Soscan.
The name. Shells the game.
So how do you deal with this? Why, you make him attack you. Monden's Instigator, everyone. Such a useful spell. I can't remember if it pisses people off. So, Instigated. Actually, this is an AoE thing. I hope it isn't an AoE thing. You.
Well, friend, what brings you here?
All 3 of my scrolls only got up to 25 fights.
Friend, what brings you here?
That can't be right. Is he just bugged with regards to it?
Justice
this
the
regarding?
brings you here. Shells the game.
No, he just had really bad rolls for it. And his fight did not beat his disposition. The fight has to beat the disposition to actually get someone to attack you. And as he has 75 disposition towards me for some reason, despite me having 30 personality and kind of mess speechcraft, I'm going to need more scrolls of Monden's Instigator. Okay.
Anytime you're ready. Just don't keep me waiting.
I'm going to need so many, I'm going to reload the save just to make sure I save 1 scroll. But I'd have to roll 25, 25, 25 on my scrolls, which is very unlikely for me to pull off.
Shells the game.
Because I can't talk to him, I cannot taunt him to
My
increase his
patience
attack.
is limited.
I suppose an option would be damaging my own personality, but I'm afraid that it'd be very hard to actually pull that off, as I don't know what items would have that off the top of my head. Damage personality? No. Damage health? No. I know you're resist paralysis.
Don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Dispel, which is actually a pretty useful thing to find, because you can just chow down on some flowers and deal with that nasty magic spell on you. Which sounds kind of holistic, but it's actually workable. So yay. Well, to carry his stuff anyway, I'd have to clear out my inventory. So you know what? I think I'm going to end the episode here and go do that. Dump off the Mace of Slurrin. Move around a bit. Clear out my junk that wasn't cleared out by me getting arrested on purpose. And next time, we're going to be... well, either I'll find enough scrolls and damage my personality enough that I can actually get him in a damn fight, or I'm going to have to look up another way to deal with this. So, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please put them in the comment section below, or the threads on Space Balance and Sufficient Velocity that are linked in the description. And for now, goodbye! What happened to my recording volume? Whatever.